Hey there, it's Fight here with a super quick case study on how to write emails that connect. And the answer will probably surprise you. So what I've got here is my inbox, and I just searched for the term crooked teeth because on the 21st of November, no, on the 20th, I sent out an email which had a PS in it. And here's the PS. It's for science geeks only. Apparently, according to the dentist, the exact position of your teeth is determined by your genes. Well, in my email, I was talking or mentioned as a side note that one of my daughters is getting new braces, which is going to set me back by about €2,000. Now, in the PS, then there was a quick mention of science geeks only. Exact position of teeth is determined by your genes, crooked angle and all, which is why I have crooked teeth, simply because your body knows where they should be, and you pull them out, and still they're going back to their original position. Now, here's the interesting thing: look at this email. This is the way it looks like, and of course, the text before it was in a similar style. If we now go over to this, 2 days later, I send this out on the 20th of November. On the 22nd, I get this email by Justin Jackson saying crooked teeth inheritance, and I then look into this. There's a picture of, I imagine that is Justin. And then there's basically this email. My parents spent a fortune on braces, headgear, and retainers. Turned out okay. Bottom row stubbornly returned to their crooked glory. Now I have 4 kids of my own. Well, which is something I also mentioned in my email. I have 4 kids. So it looks like Justin and I are twin brothers. Now anyway, they had a dentist appointment, one trip to the orthodontist, and well, I just got the invoice. There you go. And then he uses little pictures. So in a way, we're telling exactly the same story. What a coincidence. I literally opened this thinking, why is he talking about crooked teeth? I only wrote about this 2 days ago. And the reason I show you this, maybe I could put the other one right next to it. This is a screenshot of the actual email. And here is his. So he's got funny pictures in there, and he's got these little things in here, and then he's got a blue button down here, and all that good stuff. The highlighting in yellow is just because I searched for crooked teeth. The key point I'm trying to make, and let's get back to the case study. How do you write emails that connect? The big answer is you should basically write the way you think. You should write the way that feels natural to you. There's no point bending over backwards and pretending something you're not, to be something you're not, trying to adopt other people's style, etc., etc., etc. Now, you should, of course, at every single step, keep in mind that your viewers are overwhelmed by information, they are distracted by all kinds of stuff, they're interested in some things and not others. But at the end of the day, I mean, both Justin and I write about stuff that is not related to business and marketing, which is basically both our lists. Justin's list is about business and marketing, and so is mine. And yet we're talking about silly things like crooked teeth and our 4 kids. Or 4 kids each, 8 in total. And yet we have totally different styles. I mean, you look at this, and the 2 emails are completely different. And that is the key point. At the end of the day, if you take into account roughly what your tribe is interested in, and always keeping in mind that they're just being distracted by all kinds of things, at the end of the day, you need to write the way you naturally write. Because otherwise you're bending over backwards all the time, and you're basically always fighting the struggle. What can I do? How can I shorten the sentence to make it even more appealing to the popcorn, no attention tribe? So, for example, over here, he does a thing that is taught in all the email marketing courses. Hey, look at this here. Single sentence, full stop, and then basically start a new paragraph. Because people like to browse emails and skim through them, and they don't have the attention span to actually read a full sentence. Yeah, that is true to some extent. But I don't care, right? I write in big chunky paragraphs. Look at this here. I mean, this is disgusting. If you follow the mantra, if you follow the teachings of all the gurus out there, you can't possibly write this way. Well, guess what? I can. And when I look at my unsubscribe rates, they're exceedingly low. So those people who decide for themselves, actually, the stuff Fight writes about is interesting enough, they put up with my writing style. And that is the key thing. That is the message of this 4.5 minute video, which someone, had they written in this style, could have reduced down to 1 minute. I chose to do it in almost 5 minutes, right? If you are doing what it is, what you're good at, and if you then do it in your own style, you will attract the right kind of people, those who naturally like your style, and put up with, for example, big chunky paragraphs where you actually have to read a few words and even keep two thoughts in your mind at the same time. And I'm not saying that to in any way dismiss Justin's style. I'm just saying there's a big difference, and both of us are happy with what we've got. We both have subscribers who are happy with what they're seeing. So there's always a style that works. There's a style that doesn't work for you. There's, whoever's out there, they will have one style they like, and then they basically go out and pick the expert they like to follow. So here are people who follow Justin, who has crooked teeth just like me, and who has 4 kids just like me, but he has a different style. So there's some people who follow Justin, and there's some who follow me. Alrighty, and that is the big message for you. Basically, do whatever feels natural, whilst keeping in mind a few underlying principles, and you'll be just fine. Alrighty, cheers, bye.